It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the 49ers and the Bears, next on EA Sports.
Bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears. Week one of a new NFL season. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis back with you for another year from the booth. And Charles, these San Francisco 49ers last postseason, remember they were a 6 seed, came within one quarter of getting to the Super Bowl. Quite a story. And it certainly creates a lot of optimism as they begin a new season today against Chicago.
And how about the amount of history between these two franchises? You're talking two of the oldest and proudest teams in the entire league, let alone the NFC. And how about their all-time series? It's tied at 32 wins each with one tie. And how about this? They've alternated wins the last 7 meetings. Should make for a nice battle.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now a play fake. Garoppolo rolling to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Fields leaving it with Montgomery here on the option. And he's got room. And he'll be out right at the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Fields now to throw. Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Off the option, here's Montgomery. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back. This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he fires one, but incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they like to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, 72 yards. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the final act was the David Montgomery touchdown reception. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A yard in the wrong direction. That's 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Have found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
51 yards on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Read option. Here's Montgomery. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 54 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Get this up only to about the 33. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. McCaffrey running up the middle. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. Roquan Smith from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to run wide side with Montgomery. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. A shotgun snap, Fields. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
This is taken at the 18. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down.
And as a running back, you've got to be saying, where did he come from? He covered a lot of ground in a short amount of time, and he was able to stop his man before he got back to the line of scrimmage.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Niners on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 36. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Here we go.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Now Garoppolo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D. On now, the Bears' all-time leading scorer, Robbie Gould, kicking against his former team. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The drive starts with a completion left side, and he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Stopped on the play by Connor Gordon.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to pump the ball. They've done so with that first run.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
reach halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken from about the 12, and he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a two-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Montgomery. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On second down, Montgomery, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
An injury cost Montgomery 4 games early in the year, which kept him from repeating his 1,000-yard season from the previous one. He still reached over 800 yards and caught another 42 passes, and is firmly entrenched as the Bears' top backfield option for his 4th season.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, Fields. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery. To the 36-yard line, stop there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get. Keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Pressure, and he's taken down. The Bears sack. Robert Quinn in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Fields leaving it with Montgomery here on the option. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now a give running left with Montgomery. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The tackle there by George Odom. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Now Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. 1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Off the option, here's Montgomery. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Read option, here's Montgomery. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Running left, Montgomery. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Back now at Soldier Field. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Fields. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers are right back in this football game. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage, throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. There's Garoppolo to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, Bart. Up and out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Now the number 8 rusher in the NFL last season, it's Elijah Mitchell. And he'll get what he can up the middle. So that'll bring up 2nd down. to Mitchell on second down. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. First down, here's Mitchell. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Garoppolo now. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. The kick by Gold is good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. Out of the gun, Fields. And his throw is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Garoppolo able to find Samuel there for a Niners first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
Catch by Brandon Ayuk there, and you can see the potential he has to be a big-time playmaker. Over 800 yards as an NFL sophomore, still chasing that first 1,000-yard season. Nice catch there to move the chains.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. On the sneak is Garoppolo. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the... Gamble does not pay off. The clock showing 19 seconds to go. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Bears, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks.